smartphones on display at the 2021 Greenwich Village Halloween Parade surely must have been at an all-time high. I've never seen so many zombies, demons, ghouls, and old fairies taking selfies in one place, unless you count the annual meetings of the World Economic Forum in Davos.
You will not be able to hide from Amazon and Alibaba and the secret police under the rule of digital dictatorships. In the 21st century, the really big struggle will be against irrelevance. And it's much worse to be irrelevant than to be exploited. Those who fail in the struggle against irrelevance would constitute a new useless class.
The comedian Bill Hicks used to say that watching TV was like taking black spray paint to your third eye. And based upon all the available evidence, I'm sure that smartphones accomplish a similar psychic blinding, with the added convenience of serving as always-on tracking and surveillance devices, so we can unload that pesky burden of privacy and personal sovereignty that we once had to carry alone. Some people have become so addicted to their screens and so blinded to soul-destroying bullshit that they remain oblivious to tyranny even as it puts masks on their faces, locks them in their homes, enacts the biggest transfer of wealth to the already obscenely rich in world history, and forces everyone else to show a digital passport to prove they're willing participants in synthetic biology experiments. While anyone who doesn't go along with the big pharma, DARPA, NIH globalist narrative is censored and socially ostracized. There's more than a whiff of fascism to all of this, but you wouldn't know it if you're only paying attention to mainstream news sources.
Every other online platform, social media, they would censor this for sure on YouTube. But what you're saying is incredibly important.
Censorship that has suppressed for 2 years information on safe and effective early treatment, and censorship on vaccine safety has led to large numbers of deaths, hospitalizations, and permanent disability. Joe, there is no bigger public health crisis than the impact of censorship in COVID-19.
YouTube will likely censor most of my future documentaries, just as it censored Part 3 of Technocrats and Tribulations, and many of the other videos I made before it. But my work can still be found on little-viewed anti-censorship platforms like BitChute and the Internet Archive. Although for how much longer, there's no way of knowing. When people start being censored just for talking about things that are actually happening in the world, you know your society is only one step away from putting people into detention camps for thought crimes. And all of us who grew up during the pre-smartphone age can tell you what happens from there. You're not going to like it. Or maybe you will, if you've been letting your inner Nazi flag fly.